This is Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com, and today I'd like to introduce you to the August 2014 My Paper Pumpkin Kit from Stampin' Up, titled Seriously Amazing. This kit has everything you need, including the stamps and the inks, to make 8 sparkling bright cards, 4 that are large and 4 that are small, with coordinating loop closure envelopes, and they look like this. The directions with photos are included in the kit, and Stampin' Up even posts their own video so that you can watch step by step how to assemble these items according to the directions that are given. Now, in my videos, I like to think outside the box. I show alternate ways to use the paper pumpkin kits to create all sorts of fun projects. I share most of my ideas in videos and on my blog. And then I also share other project ideas privately with my personal Paper Pumpkin subscribers. Are you not a subscriber yet? You'll want to be after checking out what you can create with these very affordable kits. In this video, I'll be sharing a couple fun ideas with you, including 12 by 12 pages for all you scrapbookers. Let's get started. I kind of went crazy with the candy. I don't know if you saw my other video on this kit, but there were some really fun candy kits, bags of candy out there that matched the colors of this August 2014 kit. These are some mints that you can get that have the exact colors of the kit. So I'm going to show you some fun cupcake toppers and use those candies as decorations on the cupcake. So we're going to take our It's Your Birthday stamp. I like to lay my stamp down so it doesn't bend and twist, and then I place my block directly over it, and I pick it up, and then it's nice and straight. Hello Honey, such a pretty yellow color. So we'll ink that up. We're going to stamp that on one of our tags. We're going to stamp it off to the right slightly so that we have a little bit of room over here. Punch that out. Grab our piercing mat and our paper piercer, or if you have some foam and just a push pin, you can do that. Poke a hole in it. Now you've got your brad. So you're going to stick your brad through. The brads come in the kit. You're going to open up the prongs of the brad in the back. Being careful not to ruin your manicure. I'm going to take this tool, open it up. There we go. Then we've got the glue dots. Peel off one of the glue dots. Stick it right down in the center of this opened up brad prong. Peel off the backing. Then grab a toothpick. Lay that toothpick in there. Then with the help of a pliers, you're going to take and manipulate these prongs so that they close up onto each other, overlapping slightly. That's the tricky part. That's probably the hardest part of the whole thing, is just getting those brad prongs to work. There we go. Then we take our bone folder tool, we give it a little bit of a little wave there. Grab sequins. Now this is optional. Grab another glue dot, stick it over the top of the brad. Because they curve down, you can just add it right over the top. There are a few others that I made prior. So again, and you can alternate them. You can have silver pink, and then I added it to a cupcake. There's our lovely cupcake. Doesn't that look good? So if you're looking for a quick way to make some festive cupcakes, use these extra little banners that you're not going to use on your cards for your cupcakes. Pages. Okay, pages are next. So this is strawberry slush. This is old olive. And those are the extra pieces of cardstock that I'll be using. We'll start with our smile, one of our card fronts for our larger cards. And we're going to grab our paper cutter. This is where I started in my thinking of creating these pages. I took and looked at all the contents and I said, that is perfect for a scrapbook page. So I measured the height of that piece and it's just under 4 inches. So I figure if I chop off about 3/4 of an inch on each side. Then I've got a nice skinny little smile banner there. Oh, we can go down just slightly. Let's go down to 1 inch on that one. There we go. There, that looks fabulous. Now we're going to take one of our banners again, move this out of the way for a minute, grab the same stamp that we just used on the cupcake topper and our ink, and we're going to stamp down another one of those banners, but this time we're going to go centered with that, actually more to the left. Let's just go more to the left. There we go. It's your birthday. Now you could make it say it's your birthday on the whole banner, but I am going to cut that down to just say it's your. So now it says it's your smile. Isn't that sweet? Okay, so those pieces are going to go on our pages. We're also going to use one of our card bases. If you measure this card base, it is 5.5 by 8.5. You can develop photos in 5 by 7. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut this down to 5.5 by 7.5 so that we have a 1/4 inch border all the way around with that striped look for our photo base. Now we're going to use our strawberry slush cardstock. So now it's 5.5 by 7.5. We're going to cut this one down to 5 by 7. And then this piece here, we're going to cut that as well. Look at my picture. I have a cheat sheet picture that you don't see. We're going to cut that so that we have a 1/2 inch strip. I want them slightly different measurements, so you could even go a little bit less than 1/2 inch there. Hold your clear part of your cutter down real firm. Okay, so now we've got 2 strips here. We're going to make the smaller one the same distance. Let's see, this piece is about 5 inches. We'll go about 5 inches on that. And now we've got accents to go underneath our smile for our page. We've also got a couple other pieces. We've got our hearts, our see-through little hearts there, and these I thought would be just awesome for small little pictures of, you know, kiddos looking through. So we're going to take 3 of those off to the side. We want those for sure, and we're going to mount them onto half mini card pieces here. So we're just going to cut one of these down again. So we have 3. We have 3 of those cards with 3 of the hearts, and then we have a 4th heart. And you can either use a punch if you have a heart punch that size, or you can take and trim that. So we'll cut that out off camera. We also want to use our polka dot envelopes for our smaller cards. And you can take a scissors and or a trimmer and just cut off the 2 rounded ends. Those will be great accents for the page as well. This is one of those new type, new style type scrapbooking pages where you focus in on one main photo and all the rest are super small around it or not even there. A lot of scrapbook pages are like that nowadays where, it's 2 pages just for 1 or 2 photos. So this one doesn't hold a lot, but you can always add extra little photos around it if you want to get more onto one page. All right, I'm almost done assembling. I'm just going to show you some of the steps that I took to put these final pieces on. I made sure that my adhesive went over that dot there that could be popped out. We don't want that to pop out. And then this piece already has adhesive on it, so you just have to peel the backing off. These little circles, the big ones, I am popping up with dimensionals first. So first I'll put the brad in. And we'll flip that over, use our piercing tool to open that up. And then our clear block to flatten it down. Grab a dimensional from your kit. And then these just get put on with regular adhesive. And I used my paper piercing mat and piercing tool to poke through the entire lot of cardstock there. Brought my brad through. Flip it over. Now for the little tiny photo areas here, I measured the space and figured out that a 1 3/4 by 1 3/4 photo would fit in there perfectly. You can leave that space open by putting dimensionals just on the 4 corners of these pieces here, or you could insert that photo off, right away. I'm going to pretend like this is a photo. Just place that right in the center. Put that down on top. See how nice that will be. Do the same thing for this one up here. And then just to show where another large photo will go and what will look like if you have a beautiful photo in there. You can see just a pink lining around there. Okay, now the other page that I've got, I just want to show you a couple steps on that as well. I really liked that dark mossy color against the olive, and I thought how nice that would be if I could get some behind there, but I don't want everyone to purchase a bunch of cardstock. So I looked at what I had in the kit, and I have some Mossy Meadow cardstock already, just by cutting out some of these dots off the sheet. So I can adhere that down onto my green, my old olive background. And then I've already got dimensionals on the back of this. Oops, don't stick that down yet. If we take off just 2 of them and place this where you want it to be, then you can lift this up, slide it where it fits. Oops, might have to adjust that a little bit. Hang on. Hang on, don't go. That works. That works. Okay, and then you can press that down, take off your other dimensional backings. Slap it down. Isn't that, oh, I love it. It's so nice. Okay, these pieces here, this one here, I just stuck another dimensional on. That's that flag that we stamped that says it's your. Move that off to the left there. And then this is that heart that I told you you could either punch out if you had a large enough punch, or you can cut it out yourself by hand, which is what I did. Stampin' Up! Doesn't carry a punch this large. Our punch that coordinates is about the same size as the hole. Okay. There we go. So we've got dimension or some glue dots on the back of that. I think I had it positioned this way. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more little accents to our finished pages, and then you can see them all finished. All right, ta-da! Finished pages. Aren't they cute? I love them. Of course I do, because I'm a scrapbooker. If you're a scrapbooker, you really should make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. I try to do 12 by 12 pages every single time with these paper pumpkin kits. Thank you for watching. It builds creativity to think outside the box. Be sure to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe so that you can catch more paper pumpkin videos that I've shared using past kits, and more that I'll share with this one and future kits. Also, be sure to visit my blog at stampyourartout.com so you can view close-up photos of these items and see photos of other paper pumpkin kit ideas. Want even more? Get your paper pumpkin subscription started with me as your demonstrator so that you can see some exclusive project ideas as well. I hope you've all enjoyed this video tutorial. Now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye-bye.